What's up? It's Merritt from Stillwell Scares, and this is my experience at the East Coast Haunters Convention 2026.
Já viu rico namorar pobre?
I will say I'm super excited to make this video because I've gone to the other two Transworld Honda Attraction Association conventions. There's one in Chicago called the Midwest Haunters Convention, and there is one in St. Louis called Transworld, which is the biggest. And this year I am going to the East Coast Haunters Convention, which is one of the branches of Transworld. And I'm really excited to be able to see all three and be able to compare what I think the best one was and be able to give my experience to you guys. Maybe so you guys can better decide what you guys might want to go to and what maybe I'll be going to in the following years. And I will preface this by saying it was very packed, and although I was there this whole day Saturday, it was so packed, and it was decently sized, probably similar size to the Midwest Haunters Convention in Chicago, but there were so many people, and it did die down a little bit at the end. I was able to get some short form content film that I posted in shorts, but even then it was still packed. So all of the clips and videos you'll be seeing will be from day 2 on Sunday, where I'm going to go early as possible and get a lot of videos for you guys of all of the companies and booths that are there. I'm really excited to share with you guys my experience at the East Coast Haunters Convention 2026. Let's get to it. Hey, what's up? Thank you guys so much for watching to the end of the video. Hope you guys enjoyed seeing all the booths and the companies, but I have a few things I'd still like to share with you about my experience. To start things off, Friday, the day before I went to the main convention, I actually went to Lincoln Mill Haunted House, which is in Philadelphia, which isn't too far from the convention, and it is a part of the convention tour to explore this haunted house. I didn't get a lot of footage here, but I did see Scare Factor, which was cool, so you could go watch their video and see their experience of their walkthrough. But it was really cool, and I really enjoyed it, and I must say the actors were really amazing. Now, Saturday, I had 2 seminars to go to, and one of them was the Art of Life Casting. The Art of Life Casting seminar done by Michael Burnett was really well done. I really liked it, and he owns Fright Night Studios, him and his wife, and he shared some of his cool experiences and also all of the many techniques that he used, which were really cool to see, and all of the little tips and tricks he's learned along the way of his career of doing life casts and making molds of other people. So I'm really excited to try some of those techniques out myself, which maybe you guys will see soon. Later on Saturday, I went to the second seminar called Building Worlds, Not Walls by Alejo and Mandy. They both work for Laurel House of Horror, which is really cool. I watched some of the videos afterwards, and I really feel like I learned a lot on some of the tips and techniques that they use to try and immersify the customers to make it seem less like an ordinary haunted house and more like really transforming them into a different world, a different dimension. Honestly, it's really hard for me to say which I like the best, because although they're all the same branch of Haunted Attraction Association, I feel like they were all very unique and different in their own ways. For example, this convention, the East Coast Haunters Convention, I feel like was based a lot more towards actors with a lot more makeup, effects, and masks, those kind of things. And I think for conventions like Transworld and even Midwest Haunters Convention, they're both definitely more geared towards things like animatronics and props and more of the haunted house decorations itself. That's all I got for you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'm so excited to see what I go to in the following years. If you want to see more content like this, check out the videos here about where I go to some of the other conventions and have some more fun. Thank you for watching, and have a great day.